Alright, what's up, all my YouTube subscribers? To my old subscribers, welcome back. To my new subscribers, you are now watching Raphael on T. I know my last video said 7 months ago. I'm sorry that it's been a minute. I've had a lot of things going on. Life updates, surgery, kind of sort of update. Um, okay, I'm gonna jump right into it because I don't want this video to be super long. Um, so life updates right now. I'm gonna start with those first. I just got a new job. Um, this time I don't work for a automotives manufacturing place. I work for they manufacture wood for like cabinets. Um, so it's a new profession for me. Never worked in a manufacturing never worked in a manufacturing place where they do cabinets. So this is a first for me. Um, Before I started working for this company, I was actually doing like deliveries for. I did seasonal help for UPS for a while. I can definitely say like working for UPS is not a bad job. You get a lot of exercise. So, if you want a job where you're going to get a lot of exercise because you're on and off the truck, because that's what I did. I was a driver helper, like seasonal driver helper. So I did a lot of on and off the truck things. Um, so I can definitely say like I liked that job also because I it helped me get exercise, so it's a very exercise oriented job. Which the job that I'm working now is it's called cut the size outfeed. Um, all I'm doing is pretty much every day like taking material and stacking it onto a pallet for it to get shipped. So I like to say that I'm basically playing Tetris all day. I like my hours. They have really good health insurance. That was one of the biggest things for me is because you guys know, as some of you know, I've been struggling to try to get my surgeries done. Like I've already had like hysterectomy and whatnot. But with the new job, they have a really good PPO plan. The deductible is not high, which I think is great. I think the only thing that's probably going to be high is like the out of pocket cost, which I'm not really worried about that now that I have like a full time position. And the other thing is like I don't have to drive like an hour to this job. It's less than like maybe 15 to 17 minutes from my house. So it's not like I'm driving an hour or 45 minutes like I was with the other job. So I'm very happy about that. Now as far as like I know like I talked about like knee issues. Um I know like last year, like 2023, I had to have like ACL surgery and I tore my ACL, my MCL, and my meniscus. So I was out of work for a while. This is my first manufacturing job coming back from that surgery. So, and I got like my other job, I did end up getting, hurt at work. So I was really kind of scared, to be honest, you guys. I was really kind of scared to go back into another manufacturing job because I was concerned about, okay, stairs and having to go up and down stairs, having to walk a lot. But with my right knee, because that's what I had surgery on. Um, that knee is perfectly fine, other than the fact that on the outside is still completely numb. But I've been completely healed as far as it's been about a year and a half, almost a year and a half since the injury happened. The sucky part about that situation is I ended up like messing up my left knee. Um, they believe that I tore my meniscus. Um, Partly because I'm a diabetic and I have high blood pressure, so that makes it a lot easier for things to happen. It makes certain things a lot harder. Um, and when they done my X-ray when I went to my appointment, they said that they found that I have beginning stages of arthritis in both knees. And I'm like, man, like it's always like one thing right after another, one thing right after another. And I told my doctor, I was like, look, I need to try to put this surgery off as long as possible. If you can give me some cream, a pain pill, I don't care what it is. I just don't want to have another knee surgery right now. I just got my foot in the door at this new job. Like, I don't want to have a knee surgery right now. Plus, I'm trying to prepare for bottom surgery, trying to get my funds, which I have my funds in order, but I'm saying I'm trying to get I gotta finish doing like, um, I gotta finish doing, laser, electrolysis on my arm, and also doing laser hair removal on my arm for surgery. Because when I had, for bottom surgery, when I had my knee surgery, I had to put that off because of me being injured and barely being able to walk. Oh man, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm really trying not to make this video long, but it looks like it's gonna be long. So, with that being said, like I'm trying to put, if I, God forbid, if I have to have surgery on my left knee, I do not want to do that at all. Like I want to avoid that at all costs for right now. I would like to just get my ducks in a row so that I can have my bottom surgery. I'm like focused on nothing else but that. Because from a transitional standpoint, like my dysphoria is getting a lot worse. Um, the job that I work at, we have like single stage like bathrooms that don't have like stalls and stuff. So I don't have to, necessarily worry about a stall. We just have like the single stage bathroom where you go in and it's the toilet and the sink and stuff like that. Um, but a lot of my dysphoria is around the fact that when I do have to use a stall, I'm wondering like what cisgender guys that are in the bathroom, what they're like thinking when like they like go to, walking in the bathroom and they see my feet facing the other way. Because, some guys pay attention to stuff like that. Sorry, you guys, I got notifications coming in. I'm trying to get rid of those notifications. But I worry about that. Then on top of that, if you got to go to the bathroom and you're in a place where they have a window, like the door doesn't, like I've been to, let me rephrase that. I've been to a club to where the stall doesn't have a door. So, everybody that comes in there, they can see you. And that's one of the other things that I kind of like stress about too. When you go into places like that, that's another thing that gets my anxiety high. Um, and then I like I said, that's got my anxiety. That has my anxiety high and um, my dysphoria real high. And also since I haven't like been able to work like a job that has like to where I have a set like hours that I work. Because when I was working for UPS, it was you get maybe 4 or 6 hours or something like that, and that wasn't enough for me to save for uh, to save money to go towards surgery. The hours were good. Don't get me wrong, the hours were good because I didn't have to be at work until like 11, and I just meet my driver at the designated place. So that as far as that goes, the hours are good. But to move into like talking about surgery updates. Okay. So, surgery, as far as surgery is concerned, I had to cancel my previous surgery date with Dr. Chen, um, because like I wasn't, I wasn't working, and I didn't have insurance, so that made it a lot harder to do certain things, like as far as like surgery goes, so I wouldn't have to pay like the whole thing out of pocket. Um, so we had to we had to like cancel the surgery date, and now they have this like new thing at Dr. Chan's office to where they will schedule you for surgery when you have everything done. So you're not going to be on like a waiting list for like a scheduled surgery date or anything like that. Like you have to be, I guess, done with hair removal or done with um, hair removal, and you have to have like the money lined up for you to be able to have the surgery. Which I honestly feel like is fucked up because I mean, there's a lot of people out there when it comes to like trans care, whether God forbid, I know there are some gay guys that are gonna feel some type of way when I say this, but there's a lot of people out there that feel some type of way about you, and they hinder you from getting things done because either A, they're jealous because they're not doing the surgery themselves, or B, they're wanting to make things complicated. Um, so I don't know if there's any other trans guys out there that have experienced this situation with Dr. Chen's office. Because like I said, I did not know that now they require you to wait until you have like the funds and like have hair removal completely done before they even put you on the list, which doesn't make any sense to me. Like I feel like I need a surgery date so that I can prepare for the date, the surgery. But um so I had to cancel that. So I'm like, that's another reason that's got like my um dysphoria like super high. And when I wasn't, also one of the other things is when I wasn't working, it made it hard to get my testosterone because when I got my paycheck, I always had a bill to pay, so I didn't have money to try to get any type of testosterone. I have one bottle right now, and I think maybe that might last me another maybe another month and a half. So like I've been stressing about that, and I've been like, man, I know, it's best to use it frequently. So like you're supposed to use it. You're supposed to take a shot once a week. You take your shot once a week. But I've had to, skip days because I'm concerned about not having any at all. And so that's one of the things, like one of the other things that has kept my anxiety high and my dysphoria super high. Like super, super high. And like I've been stressing out about that, and you know just a lot going on when it comes to my transition. Like I'll be so happy when I get to that point of, okay, I've had my bottom surgery, that is out of the way. I know a lot of trans guys say that, but it takes a big toll on us when like we're trying to like get surgeries, or there's because there's multiple stages to the surgery. A lot of us is like, man, I can't wait until I fully get all my surgeries, and I'm living in my body, in the body that I feel like I was supposed to have. Like, it's super hard. Surgeries are so expensive, in the United States. Bottom surgery for us is just about over $200,000. Just about. Like, you get lucky if you pay like 175,000. Because it's just about over $200,000 for us when it comes to bottom surgery. And then you got to save up money for the Airbnb. You got to save up money for the flight. You got to save up money for your deductible. You got to save up what if you have an out of pocket cost. You got to save up money for that. Then on top of that, you got the plane ticket back. You also got to get like supplies for when you come home. It's a lot. It's a lot. It is a lot on us. Like, a lot of work to get to that point. And that's honestly the reason there's so many trans guys out there that don't end up being able to have surgery, like especially the bottom surgery. Like top surgery, if you find a decent doctor that isn't going to be expensive, it's easy for you to access that. Like up here, I live in the state of Georgia. We have top surgery doctors in Atlanta and top surgery doctors in, one of the ones I know of is in Charlotte. So the biggest problem sometimes with the top surgery situation is, there's doctors that don't accept insurance, that you have to pay fully out of pocket. And we have a lot more of those types of doctors nowadays than we do the doctors that take insurance. So that's in itself is a difficult situation. And so I've been like stressing about that, trying to get stuff done, trying to get money to get stuff done. And like I've been so like my anxiety has been so high, and my dysphoria has been high. But I know like that's kind of the main reason I think I took so long to do this video, because I've been telling my wife that I needed to do. I was like, baby, I do need to do an update to let people know what's going on. It's been so many months and I haven't done a video. So this is kind of my update, as far as that's concerned. Hopefully, I'm hoping that in the next 5 months I'll be back on the road with my electrolysis, and back on the road to getting my bottom surgery, because like I really want to get that surgery done before I do top surgery. I mean, I have dysphoria with my top, but not as bad as I do with my bottom. Um, so I just wanted to give you guys that update. I'm working for a really good company. They're very family oriented. So I think I'm praying, and definitely like I'm gonna speak this into existence that I will be on track to getting surgery by the time my 6 months gets here, like my 6 month mark at this job gets here. Um, so fingers crossed, you guys. If you guys have any questions or anything that you want to know, don't hesitate to comment in the comment section, or because I will respond to comments in the comment section. But you guys, I hope y'all have a great night and a great rest of your day. Um, and as I always say, no one can no one can do you or be you but you. So you need to be, if you got to be honest with yourself, and you know there's something that you want, don't let nobody tell you any different. If you know for sure that you've done enough soul searching and critical thinking or whatever to do what you need to do, and you know how you feel and what you feel like, and you know for sure that your true authentic self is where you want to be, don't let nobody tell you that no, I don't think this is for you. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody got to live in your life and in your shoes but you. Peace, you guys.